1. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Nokturnal Rituals Metal Podcast. Here with DJ Nokturne directly from the Devil's Cellar AV Studios. Here I am, feeling on the groove for something chaotic, for something rebellious, and this is for you, motherfuckers! Enjoy!
From the satellite sky, with fury, the king has come. The power, terror will reign. There is no mercy, I'm pleading. It's for the kill, the water be shown. It's for the thrill, the battle alone. Blessed by the will to die for the throne. In for the kill. In for the kill. Freedom is taken by storm. Blood on his hands, still running warm. The power of terror will reign. There is no mercy in bleeding. It's for the kill, the water be shown. It's for the thrill, the battle alone. It's by the will to die for the throne. In for the kill, for the kill. It's for the kill, the water be shown. It's for the thrill, the battle alone. Let's find the will to die for the throne. In for the kill. In for the kill. Thunder, shatter the dawn. Raging with fury, the king has come. Death and destruction, riding the storm. Blood on his hands, still running warm. It's for the kill, the king has come.
Oh wow! What a way to freaking start the show today. How's every motherfucker doing out there? Hope you're doing well. This is DJ Nocturne directly from the Devil's Cellar, fucking showcasing, of course, doing my podcast as always. Not really always. Haven't been the best, but I've been taking breaks in between. I have gone through my own things, basically, I gotta say, and I haven't been easy. Especially the past 2 weeks hasn't been easy in my own personal life. No, just on my own personal life, but because of people who I relate with. Basically, like who are, they're friends, but I consider them like brothers, like family. And they are involved in the metal. And the thing is, I went through some ravage, I would say, like a kind of emotionally, like a... I'm not going to explain so much because this is not the reason why I created this podcast. Of course, we all have our problems. And when I do this podcast, it doesn't mean everything is about me. It's about everyone, including you as well. Like a kind of, if you feel like shooting the shit or you want to send me a message privately or anything like that, feel free to do so. I'm here to fucking listen because one way or the other, I make my best possible to respond as fast as possible. My name is Rodrigo Jugulator Raquio, A.K.A. DJ Nocturne, and I'm here to actually to play you the best fucking badass metal possible that I can find or comes to mind because I run shit with no script. And of course, yeah, by this point, the way I speak, like, you understand my English, basically. You don't need to read the fucking subtitles. You don't need to look at my fucking dick in order to understand, like, what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I mean, exactly, right? And I know that's no insult to anybody or anything like that, but, you know, like, when some people, like, you gotta read the subtitles in movies and you gotta look below, like, what is he saying? Like, and stuff like that. No, like, that doesn't happen with me anymore. Especially of the many years I have spent in Canada. And you know, like, I worked really hard, like, in the beginnings, of course, in order, like, to catch up with this language, which is called English, and it's fucking difficult, all right, when it's especially starting the beginning. But yeah, so today, like, I was, like, after everything I had gone through, I can say, like, I finished the week really well. And the important thing is, like, almost one thing that I gotta say, even in my own personal life, because my partner and I, we have been together for 12 years and a half already. Like, today actually was 12 years and 6 months that we have been together. Suji and I, we have been actually keeping it solid, the best possible, you know, like as any other couple, you know, you go through roughage, but you know what, you have more greater things happening. And the negative ones, they become like a kind of not so comfortable, because you are willing to actually do better every time. Like, even if there's some misunderstanding, you want to do fucking greater and greater every time, every day that passes by, right? And you want to make it remarkable and important. The show of today is dedicated to my brother Dimitrios Maliaros, who is actually hospitalized right now. I'm gonna hold my emotions because, like, as I say to you, like, I'm happy actually, like, I'm there for him as he has been there for me. And the thing is, I was at one point, should I fucking, like, do this show tonight or not? Like, but I'm gonna do it. And even though it's a heavy month as well, because it already has been like 30 years since actually I'm been wearing this gold ring that my father gave me before he passed away. So this is more like a remarkable thing. Like, you know, when you had to be at the hospitals and stuff like that, and that brought like a memory of 30 years ago when I took to the hospital my roommate friend, Dimitrios Maliaros, who listens to this show like often, because like I always got something new to provide and different styles of music to showcase and share with all of you. The thing is, this show is dedicated to you, and it's dedicated to my father as well, that in 2 more days it's going to be 30 years since he passed away. And I had to actually spend like quite the time actually like visiting my father when he was hospitalized, when he died of cancer. So yeah, like imagine, at that point I was 15 years old. Actually, I was 14 years old, yeah, because that was exactly like 1996 when he passed away. But at the same time, I don't turn actually like wasn't going to turn 15 until it was in July. So I'm turning 45 in July. So imagine like how it feels like, right? It's fucking heavy to lose like someone who is who watch you grow up, and you learn like the best possible from them as well, right? So the thing that I gotta say, that I'm really happy that, I'm there. I was there for my friend Dimitrios, and my friend Dimitrios is doing really well, and he's keeping me up to date on anything what's going on, because to him and his only family that he has, and I'm gonna give him my full support in everything like that he needs. So I'm there for him. I'm his right hand arm, and I'm gonna be actually there. And the other day I just say, hey, you know what? Just put me on the records there that basically like whatever situation report it is like about him, about his condition, how he's doing, please contact me right away, because I'm here for him, basically. And I want to say that I could have been there for anybody who is actually very close to me, who has built a solid friendship. And this is actually brotherhood about. And this is why metal represents brotherhood. Because whenever you see like a metal brother around, or someone you haven't seen in years or in a while, and you just like fucking feel like, fuck man, this is the fucking family I always wish to have, So yeah, this is fucking metal, motherfuckers, okay? So that's why I go all fucking wild. I'm enjoying my wine. I had a fucking sensational day today, because like I just recovered from a cold that lasted also 2 weeks. So I had it rough, all right? But I'm still gonna do this show, and I just want to say to you, thank you for listening to this show. And if you have missed of anything of the other episodes, as you know, I posted it on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedevilcellar. That's where basically I have all the archives, all the episodes. I have a mainstream. since last year, basically, since I started my new job in archaeology, right? And guess what? In the same archaeology job, I gotta start actually again like on the next Monday. So I'm super excited to start the new chapter, this new season of work. So like, yeah, I'm excited about everything, even no matter how much roughage sometimes we have to go through. There's more greater things going on in our lives than negatives. And negatives, they don't really fucking count. And that's the thing about it. Like, you just gotta, if you're going through a rough moment situation right now at this meantime, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, because I speak more from my heart than actually from my own mouth or looks or anything like that, or my soul. Like, I would say everything that comes from the heart, I say to you, like, hey, whatever, it's not about what we did, it's about what we're doing and what we're looking forward, the vision that we have open, that we recreate for us, like that we want to see later on. That's fucking metal, motherfucker. That's what metal is about. You want to be badass and all of that? It's about like keeping the open mind and the open vision of the greater things that you are capable to accomplish. That's all I can tell you as a brother in case of anything. Like, I love my metal so much, and I say today, you know what, I'm going to start with some fucking Plasmatics. What the fuck, man? Like, let's start something fucking badass. And that song, The Damned, it's a very fucking song that always touched my heart. Like, it's incredible. Like, it's anthemic, you know, to think about like Wendy Williams and all of that. Like the woman who basically, she was no time waster. She gave it all for fucking metal and punk rock. So imagine. So I was thinking like, yeah, you know what, I feel in this kind of mood, I want to actually be like a fucking warrior type of style today. I want to fucking play warrior music. And then I wanted to play something like, you know, like a metal church as well. We watch the children pray. Come on, that's also fucking anthemic. What the fuck? There's no time wasted. Like metal church, fucking iconic, you know. If I had to put it in the best four of North America, still fucking like they deserve the position, even if we had to make a 4A, 4B or anything like that, right? So yeah, they deserve the spot as well to be in United States, like kind of like one of the best fucking American metal bands out there, right? And then we play some like a W.A.S.P fucking wild child. I'm a wild child myself, you know, like since I've been a kid, like I've been listening to metal thanks to my oldest brother Johnny, that I listened to the influence of my other brothers as well, like Lorenzo, Luis, like kind of the way they influenced me musically in different styles of music and all of that. But when it came to the fucking metal, especially when it came to W.A.S.P, the war was fucking wild, right? And I fucking loved them so much for that. And I kind of I had the chance also like to meet them and all of that and everything. So when you meet people in person as well, they influence you much more. They open your freaking heart like to basically to do much more and be much wilder if you want. And then I play some fucking Black Sabbath with the fucking like I play some like In For The Kill with fucking Glenn Hughes. You know, that guy, he was a fucking wild. The fucking guy, he needed a security guard actually like in order like to fucking perform, because the guy, he was a big time fucking, he loved cocaine big time. I mean, who doesn't fucking love cocaine anyways? I fucking love cocaine. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. But it doesn't mean I wake up every fucking day in order to function, and I had to do it in order to function and start my day. No. I like my wild times too, once in a while, right? We all got the right to, for some liberation and stuff like that. The fact that actually people are fucking judgmental in this fucking world, and they are fucking like they have lived their entire life in a fucking closet and never had a fucking voice, is their own fucking doing, basically. That's their own fucking martyrium. All I gotta say is basically you are fucking living one of the most sensational times in a way, because you got the right to fucking express yourself anything and everything you feel like you kind of to expressing. But at the same time, there is a fine line to everything that you express as well. Right? So all I gotta say myself, if I tell you, yeah, I like to fucking party this style, this and that, I'm a fucking wild child, but I kind of, when you wanna refer to a wild child, fucking Glenn Hughes, the guy needed a fucking security guard all the time in order to make the performances. And guess what? The fucking guy indulged the fucking security guard in order like to fucking do some partying with him and do a bunch of fucking cocaine with him before performing, and he couldn't, until to the point that he couldn't perform, right? But one of the most excellent singers actually Black Sabbath has ever gotten. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, so why the fuck no? Like, right? Like, kind of let's carry on with the fucking music. Enough for myself, because I spoke already my piece of like how things actually like for the things that I went through. And that's all I gotta say for now. So we got like a lots of time to play a lot of fucking wild music. Here we go with some Ángeles del Infierno for you, concha de tu madre. Enjoy.
Déjalo para otra ocasión. Confiaba que me ibas a llamar. Igual así, sin olvidar. Quizás sea lo mejor. sucker. Love is the sucker. Listen, I'm not some poor fool. Won't jump through your hoop. Ain't gonna crawl, girl, to that I won't stoop. So if you want me, you'll have to get me. And if you're willing, I'll be ready. You're so beautiful, so unforgettable. To me, that just don't mean anything. Love is for dreamers. Love is for believers. Love is for losers. Love is for suckers. Love is for suckers. Love is for suckers. Well, if it isn't Little Miss Perfect. And to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? You want to get back together? You do, huh? Well, listen, honey, I'm just not interested. You'll what? You will? With the heels on? Oh, no. Come on, babe, let's go. Here I go again! You're so beautiful, so unforgettable. You know that I do know
Oh, too young to fall in love. Is there ever an age that actually you can stop falling in love or anything? No, there's no way. Sometimes they will start very young falling in love. Trust me. This is DJ Nocturne for you here directly at the Devil's Cellar, playing for you some romantic. No, it's heavy metal, motherfuckers. Like I'm just teasing, just putting my freaking persuasive Spanish voice for you. But just kidding, like a kind of a kidding aside, of course. Like, yeah, I'm a little bit mellow, probably. Like, oh, I don't know. Nothing wrong with being a little bit mellow, emo, whatever. Whatever you call it. You got the right to speak from your heart. Who is going to retain you from it? Your heart is one of the strongest components, muscles that you have as well. Beyond the brain, too, Play by the gut feeling, no, play by the heart feeling. Speak from your heart, shit like that, express yourself. Who is gonna retain you, motherfuckers, This is metal. We speak from the heart, we sing from the heart, we fucking give it all from the heart. And we might die of a heart attack, who knows, like whatever things that we are doing, right? Depends. Ha! Anyways, here I am actually just playing you a good selection of music, right? Like as I say to you, like a kind of a... I'm not going to repeat myself, of course, because I mentioned already how this had heavy weeks, but still I overcome them. I'm a strong guy, have a strong character in the sense that sometimes if you have a shitty day, basically the way you got to see it is if you have a shitty day, it's okay. Rant all you want about it, cry it off, whatever, release your tears, release your voice, your anger, whatever it is, right? Of course, not onto others, right? On other people. Or the close ones who really care about you, right? Basically, what you have to do is basically sleep it off and wake up the next day and try to give the best of yourself. Come up with a new plan, right? It's not about you're gonna rely on plan B to do things. It's just what it is. When you stick to a plan, right? And then kind of say, if it doesn't work, always try. Doesn't mean it's gonna fail for completely. You just gotta work it out around it, to accommodate it, build a pillow around it so you can actually continue, carry on with your plan and be of your word to stick around for it, right? That's the best advice I can give you, Yeah, no, I don't have to be popular or freaking a famous person who basically writes quotes around in order to give you advice. Or I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, just giving you an example of the way I live it myself. And I kind of a lot of the shit that I do is fucking rebellious. But it doesn't mean you have to be rebellious in the sense that it means you're stepping on the toes of other people or something like that. You are just simply being yourself. You build character over the years, right? Especially if you're gonna turn around 45 years old. It's not like life is defined for you by that point over there, or you're living your prime. What it is a kind of you just build a stronger character, and you have a kind of a level of tolerance that not necessarily means you are from one extreme to another, to impulsively being aggressive or something like that. It's just simply the way you make considerations or decisions in your life are totally different than the rest. But yeah, of course, you don't want to listen to my bullshit. You want to listen to more music that I got to play. I'm going to play you the music, but you got to listen to me sometimes because otherwise you're going to fall in some freaking bad mistakes. But anyways, nothing is cast in stone. Live your life, take it day by day. And it's not about what you did. It's about what you're doing. And it's about what you're looking forward to do. So give the best of yourself in everything you are integrated to, right? And stick to your word, all right? So one of the main inspirational bands, I gotta say that for me, since my childhood, it was actually the band Ángeles del Infierno from Spain. And I played something their song Prisionero, which is the A track, means prisoner, from the album Diabolic, which is actually the second album that they released in 1985. And yeah, excellent band, check them out. Totally amazing, great performance and all of that. The discography is solid as fuck, and always they made me think of Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, having a baby, basically, fucking the hell out of each other and just having the perfect baby, but born in Spain, Latino, right? No, not Latino. That's a different thing. But I'm saying a kind of some sexy Spaniard, like a matador or something. And yeah, then I know I can be cheesy like that, but I mean, who doesn't love cheese, right? Yeah, some people love cheese, other people love cocaine, you know? So things like that. I can joke with you like I fucking give you up and down like with everything. And I don't fucking care if I get banned. I get told like, hey, you cannot say such words. Hey, it's there, motherfucker. It's on fucking Netflix. Like there are so many shows out there like about it. Like anyways, I'm not gonna get into it. Then I played, Motorhead, because you gotta demonstrate the Iron Fist. That's the whole idea about fucking metal music, alright? And you know, starting the life about like a Lemmy Kilmister, that I had the chance to meet it once and all of that. That fucking guy, man, like a kind of a, I don't know, he wasn't a man of many words, but when he had to say something solid, like it was the best fucking advice. It's like a God speaking to you, right? So like I would say, whatever he had to say, it was like, yes, Lemmy, you know, we're not worthy. Okay, we'll do anything you say, you know. Thank you for telling me that. I might not do it. I know I might follow all the steps, but you know what? I'm gonna try my best. Thank you, you know. I might twist some shit around too, you know. Like so, it's up to you basically how you wanna take the lyrics or the concept of what Motorhead is about, right? Then we got some Motley Crue, like oh no, but I don't know. I was playing Twisted Sister. Yeah, of course. How would I forget that? Yes, of course. Love is for suckers. Really, you're telling that to the guy who has been freaking like married, not technically married under the church or the registered civil shit or anything like that, but a common-in-law partner that between Suji and I we have had together for 12 years and 6 months because today was our anniversary. And the thing is, yeah, like basically I gotta say, like by the way, happy anniversary to my wife. She's not listening to a show, but she listens to it eventually. I know she does, because sometimes she starts asking me questions about some bands. Now, she say, hey, I really like the fucking melody of this song. Like, what I hear, this and that, it's pretty interesting. And it's music that actually, I don't force her to listen to metal, but actually she listens on her own way. And sometimes I'm studying my own albums out loud here and all of that. And when she's listening to it while she's relaxing after work and all of that, she says, wow. That is fucking majestic, like the way it sounds like I can play here like a black metal, death metal, like a thrash metal, all the styles that I like to listen of metal myself, and she fucking admires it, like which is great. But the reason that we came together is like, while she knew I was a freaking metalhead, at the same time, I never forced her, like, oh, you have to listen to my music in order, like, to be compatible. No, but I don't expect also her sympathy. She can actually hate it. But at the same time, what happens is, as everything, opposites attract, right? And but at the same time, we found out, like, years later, especially until this point, how we had kept things together between Suji and I. Nothing is different. There's not much different between the two of us, and actually, like we don't enter in arguments, debates. Like once in a while, of course, couples they need that because it's a healthy thing to keep the balance right. Because as I say, not everything's up. Things they calm down as well. And the thing is, I gotta say, she has been wonderful partner, and whenever we listen to music, especially metal music, no issues at all. She loves it. And she appreciates that I show her something that she never had the chance to be shown before. So yeah, but speaking about like a Twisted Sister, when they came out with that album, and of course that was the last album of their prime era in the 80s, right? Like a kind of for the same album, right, called like Love is for Suckers and all of that. Actually, because they couldn't match the sales, so they fucking like stay hungry and all of that, right? Basically, like some fans they were like, oh, this thing is not hot anymore, or this and that. Whatever, you know what, like metal music or whatever music we keep creating, we're not looking for popularity, we're looking for the music to be there to get it off our chest. Because I write music myself, and sometimes even I love metal so much, because it's my primary style of music that I admire so much. I have written electronic music, I have written music that actually helps you to fall asleep, like the Insomniac and stuff like that, or stuff that I just finished actually yesterday night, writing my second album after 13 years of the DJ Nokturne, my project where I perform as a DJ, but I make electronic music that is actually a rendition to pay tribute and a way to thank video games for the inspiration as well. So imagine, like, so there are different things out there that not necessarily, because you enjoy something, it has to be like portrayed the same way in order to go online. So you can do anything and everything with it. Whatever inspires you, you might come up with something else, like something and you're doing it from the heart. That's the main idea. See, the heart is a very important element in our body. Then, and then after that, I decided to play some Motley Crue. What the fuck? Let's revisit Motley Crue when they used to be good, right? I played the track Too Young to Fall in Love, right, from the album Shout at the Devil, which is actually my favorite album of Motley Crue. And after that, I don't know, I didn't really enjoy the first and the second album as much as, I didn't enjoy the rest of the albums, the rest of the discography of Motley Crue, I didn't enjoy it as much as it was the first two releases. I don't know, I think they should have started continue doing cocaine and drugs and stuff like that and drinking some more in order to come out with greater albums, because they were in a great role. So I don't know, that's my personal opinion, but you know what? They were the ones who did it. Myself, I cannot say, I cannot tell you what the fuck it is to be 24/7 under the influence of something in order to function. So I cannot want to say things like that or to judge, but to each their own. But I really enjoyed those two albums of Motley Crue, and I wish actually they were never really overproduced the rest of their albums, because otherwise they will carry on with the same vibe as they started, right? But that's the thing in the music industry, right? The more, right? Anyways, I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now, because at the same time I wanna take a break, because I've been talking the whole day today. I had a meeting with my teammates of the projects that I run. And yeah, so basically let's carry on with the metal. So here we go with something that might surprise you actually, because you might think, hey, why is he playing something like this over here in this kind of mood? Let's find out if you like it. Enjoy here a Nocturnal Rituals Metal Podcast.
Here in a church, a small boy is kneeling. He prays to a God he does not know, he cannot feel. All of his sins of childhood he will remember. He will not cry, tears he will not cry. The old, do what thou wilt, he screams from his cursed soul. A tortured seer, a prophet of our emptiness, wondering why, wondering why. Man of sorrows, I won't see your face. Man of sorrows, you left without a trace. If small boy wonders what was it all about, is your journey over? Has it just thoughts that dare not speak their name, trapped inside a body, made to feel only guilt and shame. His anger all his life, I hate myself, he cried. Do what thou wilt, do what thou wilt, he cried. Man of sorrows, I won't see your face. Man of sorrows, you left without a trace. A small boy wonders the new day.
We took a very interesting turn right there. Notice that? Kind of like of the music that we started initially playing in the show. And then, as I always say to you, this is nothing script. I don't write shit. I just sit down here in front of you, make sure that I'm heard. You guys are able to listen to the music more than hearing me. And then basically I just say set the set list of whatever mood it falls into. You know, if I had to advertise, like this weekend I'm just playing only death metal or only black metal or whatever style it is of music. No, I think the flow of metal consists that metal is an entity, and basically it's almost like you fucking grab it, you smash it against the ground, and then basically from there explodes, and it has all the subgenres of music, like, and that brings the whole unity of it on this world. That in this radio show specifically, the purpose of creating it, Nocturnal Rituals Metal Podcast, it was actually not to say I'm gonna show you what metal is. No, I'm showing you different stuff out there that sometimes where it had the potential to actually be showcased in radio stations or other podcasts or other programs that actually they conduct anything related about music, and sometimes you know what, in the past or even in the present, they don't get the opportunity for it. So I took a different role, you know, like kind of I'm walking against the wind of a lot of things in order like to run this show, and we are doing it well. I mean, if you are here listening to it right now, that's fucking great. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm not looking to be fucking popular and stuff like that, even though as a person, even on social media or things like that, I'm well known. But it's not just about social media. It's about like the people, like the friendships I have built over the years as well, the connections, like people that I have met, this and that, especially when it involves like metal music, you know. Metal music, like actually I made a lot of friends, and I made brotherhood and like families and stuff like that because of metal music. I mean, like, what else can be expected? So myself taking the opportunity to say, hey, you know, because not only other people, they say to me because I have the voice to really express myself, or because, your voice sounds suiting for radio or something like that, right? I didn't want to believe it in the beginning. I was like, no fucking way. Seriously, like kind of, especially during the time years ago when I had like a little bit more of broken English, or I was progressing more, evolving with the English language. Like, I was actually, no, like, there's no fucking way. Seriously? Can I do it with radio voice and shit? And then, like, you start basically, like, kind of putting in consideration and all of that, especially with the knowledge of what I have, of my own knowledge that I have of music, right? I share with others. And sometimes it comes compatible, you know, or sometimes, like, other people, they show me things that actually I'm not even aware of, and which is great. And that's the whole thing about, like, educating each other, passing the word, sharing something that we're so passionate for. And this is what music is about. And I never understood the whole thing about copyright issues, this and that, blah, 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 and everything. No, you know what? I'm not trying to freaking like step on the toes of anybody. I just want to do this show for those who listen to. And I have the loyal fans that they write to me, hey, like kind of, you know, like they comment about it, like and stuff like that. Like, and this is not a sense of bragging that the reason why I'm mentioning this, but thank you so much because it's been already like a year that I've been doing this, right? And at one point I had a break, and then like kind of now I'm catching up again with it, right? So everything gotta give time to time, because it can be an overkill too, like to conduct a radio show of 2 hours, and especially when I just let the music play, but I have to speak as well. That's the reason why I'm doing this as well. The podcast, it's about to share certain views or things that you might agree or not agree with me, but like kind of, it doesn't mean like we're gonna be enemies about it or something like that. No, it's nothing like about like a do or die type of situation. It's just simply like a kind of I tell you stories, my own experiences, and probably you have like an interesting story to share as well, and it's always welcome, and you can always comment it or contact me directly and shoot me a message about it, right? But at the same time, well, it's like, you know, I'm thankful that I have a voice that I can be able to do this kind of show, and that you guys got the ears, you know, to listen to it. And any questions you have or suggestions, feel free like to send it over. So I welcome anything. But the interesting turn that it took over there, right there, because I went from, you know, how we were laughing about love is for suckers, too young to fall in love, or being a prisoner of your love, shit like that. And then we come like to Switchblade Symphony, which is actually like to me it sounded like a very like a, not like exactly like a new metal band, but it was like very like a freaking like a kind of something like a one of the pioneers that they were kind of bringing also like a something together between the ghost style of music and the slow pace of music, and basically putting it together with heavy guitars and heavy bass and all of that, right? With the whole instrumentation. So the song Clown, always I enjoyed it like spinning it on my gothic industrial parties that I used to host before, right? It doesn't mean I'm not hosting them anymore, it's just I'm trying to find the right place and moment in order to do them again, but that doesn't, it's not over, right? And what is like the song Clown is always been anthemic right there, basically. So I wanted to play it for you to see like how you guys felt also as a different way, like in emotion, right? And then I was thinking, what else can I follow? Yeah, probably The Gathering would be a great thing, sure. But then I thought about Bruce Dickinson, about the song Men of Sorrows, which is actually from the album like a Accident of Birth, which is actually it's my favorite album of his solo stuff, of Bruce Dickinson. And I would say, yeah, it's a really freaking amazing tune to play, right? Like, so basically as you hear it over there, like if you haven't had the chance to listen to the album, please get onto it, like it's great. And as well, I recommend like any albums actually of Bruce Dickinson are really good. Like, to be honest with you, like I like them more than the actual stuff that he did in Iron Maiden. But it's because of like how the direction, the style that I would do, or something more fresh that I got to offer as well, like instead of like the same. I know Iron Maiden has so much to offer as a band, don't get me wrong, but it just like a kind of everything like around how like also like Bruce Dickinson in the 90s was really like catching up so well, like with the music going on, with the movement, with the flow that it was going, like whatever groove was flowing during those times in the 90s, right? Something similar that Rock Halford from Judas Priest did as well after he left Judas Priest, right? So kind of like they had that thing like in common in a way. They left their bands that they were belonging to, but then basically they rejoined eventually over the years, but they had their solo stuff, and I found it like kind of interesting what they had to offer. So that's one album for you guys to check out. And then I played The Gathering Strange Machines from the album Mandelion. And Mandelion actually is, that's the album that actually got me into The Gathering, but at the same time, I was really interested in knowing like how they sounded earlier. And of course, like the beginnings of many doom metal bands, they were really into the whole growl vocals and all of that, right? And then over the time, they were experimenting with more clean vocals. But I would say like actually like the debut of A.K.A. at the time, and also I had the chance to work for The Gathering, and also admiring her charisma when she's on stage, she looking at the crowd directly to the eyes, smiling, singing at the same time and everything. Like a great performer, totally. Something like it's so, and it's a nice flow. It's nothing like it seems fake, nothing like that. It's just so natural, you know, like you feel it. You go, oh, fuck, you look at me in my eyes right when she was singing that part of the song and stuff like that. You feel like fucking like almost like, oh my God, I'm getting a heart attack right now, right? But yeah, a situation like that, it would be like an experience like how like herself, A.K.A. during that era of The Gathering in the Mandelion as well. She offered like something through, not just through recording studio, but through live performances, something like beyond touching as well, right? So great experience actually, thanks to my brother Aldo Fervor from Chile. He introduced me to the band The Gathering, and as many other bands he introduced me to. And then like kind of I play some Anathema because I go like, yeah, this will go well with Anathema actually, like kind of with The Gathering as well, with the mood style that it goes like. And I played that long track for you guys actually, like from the album Serenades. That actually like kind of and that's actually because of the album Serenades. I believe I mentioned this before. That's how I met Dimitrios, who actually is my friend, who have been, you know, his right hand, like helping him out, like with everything. I went there with him the other day when he got hospitalized and all of that. I went there with him in the same ambulance, and I stayed with him for hours in the ER area for him in order like to be internated, right? Like and kind of get checked out to see exactly what's going on with him and all of that. So I'm gonna go and check on him on the next 2 days. But I wanna say thanks to him actually, like kind of I got to discover I got to know more about Anathema because of the album Serenades. But while I knew Anathema briefly, because of more of the era when they started to change their style of vocals and of music as well, that they went more mellow kind of thing, more Pink Floyd kind of thing, right? But this took me all the way to their beginnings, to their roots, to understand more what they are about. So yeah, and by playing the music that I've been playing, we're gonna carry on with possibly with the same kind of mood, because that's how it feels like for a Sunday. So even though that it was a nice sunny day today, we're here just to go with the flow for anything and everything. We still got 25 minutes left anyways for the show, but it doesn't mean basically, someone is coming with a guillotine and cut it off or something like that for me. No. I'm in control of everything because I'm made of metal, motherfuckers. And here I'm going to play you something exclusive that probably I didn't play you before. So enjoy it. And you will hear it only here at Nocturnal Rituals Metal Podcast with DJ Nocturne, A.K.A. Rodrigo, Jugulator, Raquio. Enjoy.
Emundissime spiritus, omnes incursio adversari, omne phantasma, omnis legio, in nomine Domini nostri, eradicare et defugare ab hoc. Ipse tibi imperat, qui tede, supernis celorum in inferiora,
And there you go with another section of 4 songs all together for you guys. I know that was a bit long, but well, it's worth it all. It doesn't matter. I know it's 10 o'clock. We can always go over time here. As I say, nobody's putting a guillotine on me like it just to cut the freaking program short or anything. It's my program, so I do whatever the hell I want with it, alright? Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying actually that. I hope you guys had a great weekend and what is like compared to what I had to go through myself. But everything's fine, you know. Here I am doing the show and all of that. But I think I'm gonna start doing some changes because as I announced before, like when I started this show last year, that was when I just started my new job working in archaeology. So the kind of schedule that I have is very like I had to wake up really early in the morning, and I'm not used to that kind of schedule. So what I'm gonna do is I might actually move the program and to go from 7 until 9 instead of going from 8 until 10 in case of anything. So, but as well, like in case if you guys also cannot check the program at all, you can always go like to, look, it's clear. The live stream is kick.com/thedevilcellar. That's where you see me right now at this precise moment. But when you need to see all the episodes and you miss the latest episode or anything like that, I put it in the next hour. I uploaded it once I finish here, and it goes all the way to youtube.com/thedevilcellar. Simple as that. Easy peasy. And you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to register to anything, you don't have to pay anything, nothing. Like, don't freaking hassle it, like unnecessarily for nothing, all right? So it's very straightforward. It's not difficult, right? Especially it's metal. We try to make it accessible as much as we can. We're not about here like about the underground or whatever thing. Like we're here to share the music basically, all right? So I love talking about metal and live it and everything. So what the hell, right? And yeah, like today what we did actually, well, what I did for you guys, but as well, like I can sense your energy, that powerful I am, like that metal I am, that basically I can, whatever is leading to, like as I say, I do this with no scripts. I just go and shoot the shit and I play the songs that I feel like kind of, hey, this might go well connected with this other one, no matter what style of a metal subgenre it falls under to, like what category it falls under. But I would say like what I played today, like especially like kind of something like I play some stuff that I still gotta do my homework a lot for it, but I do recall the band Ancient Ceremony, right? Like how we started this segment of the last 4 songs. And I played the song like Secrets Under Blackened Sky, which is actually the 7th track of the album, like Under Moonlight We Kiss, that it came out in 1997. And the thing is, like, that's a one, I cannot say that much about the band myself right now because, like, I pick it up and I say, well, this is something I had to get my homework done onto it. So, as I always say, if you want to get familiar with the discography of a lot of bands, just go to metalarchives.com and you're going to find, actually, metal-archives.com, and you're going to find all the information now about the different lineup changes or discography or things that they have done live or anything and everything about the band, basically, and updated pictures or whatever like it kind of is available over there, right? Reviews as well, right? But at the same time, when it comes to reviews in Metal Archives, be careful, okay? They're done by other fans, not necessarily by magazines, but at the same time, you cannot even trust or rely on the critics of magazines or something like that, because remember the times when the first metal bands that started to come out, especially Venom, Slayer, Metallica, and all the different bands. I mean, like, you know, all the classic stuff from the beginning. And they used to get so freaking bashed, especially Venom. Like, kind of some people that were like, oh yeah, I just want to fucking smash this record. Like, I don't know, it's pure fucking noise. It's like grabbing a bag of potatoes and do the double bass with that. Just pour the fucking the bag of potatoes on the bass drum, like the way it sounded in the beginning or something like that, right? But there are some people that are extremely overcritical, and they are not, to be honest, like a lot of the people that they critic certain music styles, they are not even fucking familiar with the music itself. Believe it or not, actually, I shouldn't mention the magazine, but they pissed me off, and the guy, he died anyways, but I'm like, he always had the fucking worst reviewers, like for any style of music. I'm gonna give you an example, okay? So there's a death metal release, and he will put like some black metaler to review it. and the black metaler will fucking bash it. Or you have some thrash metal album going on, and then you have a death metaler or doom metaler like a fucking reviewing the album. So like nothing that it goes related to with the concept of it. It's almost like oh, here let's do a fucking kind of a like a slot machine type of thing. You pick whatever album and you want to review, and then like say whatever of it, and we put it on the magazine. So I'm not gonna say the magazine because they really pissed me off when they existed. But anyways. Fine, Unrestrained, okay? Unrestrained magazine. I didn't like it, all right? So, like, I read a couple copies and I wasn't impressed with it. But anyways, that's my opinion, whatever it is. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And that's in the past, anyways, in the 2000s. Yeah, who cares? And then, like, because I fell on the mood of Ancient Ceremony, I was thinking, hey, kind of this makes me think a little bit of a Rotten Christ early releases. And I decided to play the song Non-Serviam from the album Non-Serviam, right? When they released it back in year 1994. And perfect, actually. Like, it goes with the mood, like one thing after the other, right? Especially with the kind of like a mood of kind of between like a mid-tempo doom style and all of that, right? Then I thought about Sarcofago earlier, like I say, I should play actually the song Midnight Queen. And the reason is because like the way the tempo that it follows, like kind of like how slow pace goes like, but it's like a pounding heavy shit basically. And of course that from the album, like Midnight Queen is from the album The Loss of Scorch, which is actually, it's a great fucking album if you haven't had the chance to check it out. It's not about the INRI, the INRI, that came out years ago, back in 1987-88. But the rest of the albums of Sarcofago, I mean, under the direction of Wagner, it was freaking amazing. So, like, check out like the album The Loss of Scorch, because I noticed that the discography of Sarcofago was interesting on the sense that they were, instead of just going into Blackened style of metal that they were playing, they were actually, and they're heavy influences of the black metal movement as well, right? The thing is, they kind of they were becoming more extreme, like a kind of combining like a death thrash, black, and all the different styles that they were actually coming out at that period of time, right? So definitely go for it. And then I felt on the mood of playing some Marduk, because like I remember studying the album ROM 512, right? Which is actually, it took me a while to really get into the rest of the Marduk discography after Legion left and B-War, because it kind of it happens with certain bands. Sometimes they have a steady lineup, but then suddenly kind of something occurs in the process, and kind of like you go, well, shit, my favorite singer just left. I don't know, would they sound the same? So at the same time, they take other alternatives of how to sound musically. There are some drastic changes sometimes that happens, especially with the full lineup changing. But I would say actually like a kind of Mortus did excellent work replacement, but of course he would never gonna be as good as Legion. Trust me, like because I grew up in that fucking era. And well, kind of like I always like a Legion being more fucking like a sadistic, more like fucking right? And I would say Marduk like with Mortus is really good as well with the new lineup and everything. So I play something that's very like kind of like a pounding, crashing, like the song Accuser, Opposer from that album from 2007. So yeah, now that we're coming to the end of everything, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to this show. As I said, I don't do this for me only. I do it for all of you, whoever wants to listen to the voice of Rodrigo. Oh, like a fucking smiley guy all the time. Yeah, the fucking smiley guy likes all the fucking extreme metal music as well. And my cranky bastard too sometimes, you know. I have all my moments, my swing moods and stuff like that, depending on the side of the bed where I wake up from, right? I like to joke around, things like that, but not all the time too. I mean business, motherfuckers. Trust me. Especially when I say motherfucker in the end. So here I'm gonna leave you with something that probably you haven't had the chance to listen to before, because you're not gonna listen to it anywhere else, and I got the right to brag about it because it happens only here. A Nokturnal Rituals Metal Podcast with Rodrigo, Jugulator, Raquio, motherfucker, DJ Nocturne. Enjoy and keep it heavy, keep it metal, motherfuckers.
this way, the fool who never ends. Selfish pleasures override my thoughts. Give that wheel just one more turn. Drunken stupidity rules my mind, and things aren't what they seem. How many times must I feel this way? I wish it were all a dream. I'm sorry about your sorrow. I'm sorry about your pain. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd make things new again. I'm sorry about your end.
This show is strongly dedicated to my father, to Dimitrios, and also dedicated to my wife, Suji Yoon. So it's been 30 years since he passed away at the age of 57 back in 1996, in April 28th of 1996. So yeah, definitely hasn't been a very easy weeks, of course of grieving and stuff like that, right? Especially in the past decade, I would say I was grieving for him a lot. At the same time, in the process, I learned to become stronger, to build a thicker skin about the situations that I had to foresee or deal with, right? And to collect the best information possible of what I learned from my father, as well what he passed on to the rest of the family as well. So it's one of the reasons why it kind of inspired me to start the Devil's Cellar, for the kind of business I do in selling merchandise and all of that. And beyond that, to have the opportunity to express myself as an artist, independent artist as well, in any way possible, through creating music or sharing music with everyone else out there. So I'm thankful. This is life. And we have to be thankful every time we are above ground. So this whole playlist is all dedicated to all of them, especially the people who have influenced me, all my brothers, my mother, my friend Aldo, Fervor, and the rest of the friends that I met back home in Chile and stuff, right? And I gotta say also, kind of life goes on, and it's not about what we did, it's about what we're doing and what we're looking forward to do. So I got a lot of things to do, and I don't want to departure Earth at any given moment yet. So I'm gonna carry on with what I'm doing without expectations. So just to speak about the last 4 songs that I play the song The Whore of Babylon by Lefay, from the album Symphony of the Damned. Now, Lefay is a band also that they were known as Morgana Lefay, right? If you guys are familiar with their music and all of that, excellent band, but they were falling between a kind of the heavy power and the doom metal style kind of thing. It was a very interesting mix that they were doing in regards to the kind of music compositions that they were making. So definitely a band that you want to check out, either Morgana Lefay or Lefay. So check them out, definitely. Then I play some Count Raven, which is actually another band I've been trying to get into, to study much more, because they have an extensive discography since the early 90s. And I play a song that is called An Ordinary Loser, the 8th track of the album High on Infinity, that it was actually released in 1993. And as you notice, once you listen to the music, it gives you the idea how the rest of the compositions are like. Just by introducing you sometimes one song, I try to pick the best possible, but the old one as well. I don't try to pick up only the first tracks of an album. Try to pick something from the middle to see kind of the process that it shows you certain evolution or the evolvement that it goes through the journey of studying a full album, right? So that's the reason why there are things actually that, of course, listening to an album these days, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, because how we evolve as humans, sometimes we have a shorter attention span compared to what it used to be, because of how we have to multitask in order to survive and live and all of that, right? But when sometimes, of course, if you have a work time dedicated, or you don't have to actually put so much attention to different things going on at the same time, and you can actually just take a real time to listen to a full album from beginning to an end, that's amazing. But one of the reasons in the music industry, though, that I discussed it with a few friends in the past, and why kind of also I found that anywhere between half hour to 45 minutes, an album is perfect, just because people, they don't have the attention span, and also they don't have the time to put full dedication or listen to music anymore how it used to be right? Sometimes I gotta do it by parts. I can give you an example actually. Like even I cannot watch a full movie anymore. I used to watch them like completely, like the 2 or 3 hours if they had to be, but not anymore. That was in my younger days. And then whenever I'm laying down in bed and I'm watching a movie or sitting on the couch and it passes either 45 minutes to an hour, I start either falling asleep or I had to pause it and continue in the following day, just simply because I cannot like put with that so much. But so while like you have either 45 minutes covered up to an hour, at least you can listen to an album. It's to the comparison of listening to a full album, right? But at the same time, what happens if you want to listen to the music again, right? And it happens like actually the nature of it is like you get to listen more audio, like more than actually sitting down to watch. Like when you are listening to audio, you can just be anywhere. You can displace everywhere, right? But when you are actually watching a movie, you have to freaking sit down and remain there, steady, don't miss a part or anything, right? So it's very different, like how, but I'm trying to explain to as well my observation and conversations I have had with other people in regards to why there are so many more shorter releases, like EPs, compared to actually their full albums that they used to last for 45 minutes to an hour or anything like that. And myself as a composer, I make my albums usually like about 45 minutes to 47 minutes maximum of the albums I had released. Now the new composition that I have, like it's gonna be long, like for 35 minutes, but at the same time, it's hard though, like how you want to adjust everything all together, right? So you have to even it out, measure up according to the times that you're facing as well, right? But anyways, that was something I wanted to tell you, how basically I pick the songs as well when I spontaneously I make the playlist right away. Even though I had some of them I had listened to it before, or others saying I haven't listened to it, still pick them up and make a brief study about it, and then like I go and listen to the full album just to get more familiar with it, right? So it's a lot of material to study. Then after that, by now, actually, I'm a big fan of the band Jacob's Dream, and Jacob's Dream actually is a band, from the United States, and especially the first 2 albums, like it's just amazing. The first Self-Titled and Theater of War, they are just like spectacular albums. I totally recommended it to people because it's like a mid-tempo, like a power metal thrash going on. They are very progressive as well, but kind of it has like this very operatic voices as well, like kind of by the singer that they had at that time in those 2 albums, right? Then eventually, kind of I lost track of the band because they change of singers. But this song, Sarah Williams, like the 6th track of the album Theater of War that was released in 2001, always put me to fucking tears, like the biggest tearjerker that you can find out there, right? So I pick it up because of the kind of on the momentum, how we're going, like in a way kind of slowing down with the program and coming to an end with it. And also because I'm coping up with grief, right? So the song Sarah Williams is about that, basically about a young woman who was killed by this guy who was a peace rank in the middle of war and all of that, and basically he regrets actually he has taken the life away of someone so young, like Sarah Williams, right? And then in the end, I play the song Gaia, which is actually, like I always say, touch my heart deeply. And not just my heart, but my soul as well. Because that album, Wild Honey of Tiamat, well, it's very Pink Floyd, first of all, like influence. Like they were taking a new direction by that point of like many other doom metal bands, right? So the thing is, they were like kind of going on to new frontiers to basically like to play a new style of music that basically is just like a kind of heavily influenced by a band like Pink Floyd, like a kind of even Anathema is heavily influenced by Pink Floyd. There are countless bands actually, they always credit Pink Floyd because of the style of the mood that it gives it, and also the way it takes you to another new level of kind of the way to study or enjoy music as well, right? So there's music for anything, because we have to understand, not necessarily because it has to fall in a category, but in general, if we have to define music, music is the soundtrack of our lives, and it's there always for us whenever more we need it for the precise moments. And sometimes, even though, like universally, if we don't understand a certain language, sometimes like it speaks for itself, right? And those sounds they get to you one way or the other. They produce goosebumps, or they produce a certain feeling, or makes you do certain things. Like you just go through the motions of things, right? So this is it. What else can I say? Yeah, we're coming to the end of the show. I really enjoyed actually doing this, even though like it kind of at the same time I was in. Should I do it or no? Because I'm going through my hard time as well of grief about my father and all of that. But I think I'm strong enough though. And yeah, of course it's gonna be tears and stuff like that. Man, like even men cry. Like that whole bunch of be a man, this and that. Like men don't cry, everything like that. You know what? Like kind of you think I'm gonna fucking like drown myself in tears and shit like that? Like just to try to represent who am I in the end? Like to show who, to prove what, right? So anyway, see, you're either man, woman, like kind of you have feelings. You're human. That's what matters, right? So basically, like the whole idea is like speak from the heart, connect to your soul the best possible to everything. Let it out, like express yourself. So that's the whole idea about metal music, and I'm very thankful about that. And also, just in case, because the way I speak, like, it doesn't mean like I try to sound like some religious prick or like a kind of some person like, oh, like a church goer kind of thing. Is Rodrigo like no, I'm not into religion or politics or shit like that. It's just like this is how I feel about music, okay? So it doesn't have to fall in any category. There's no extremes at all right? So it's music. Enjoy it. Like the ears are made to hear. And everything else, every organ in your body is made to feel, all right? So I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to listening to Nocturnal Rituals Metal Podcast with Rodrigo Jugulator, Raquio, A.K.A. DJ Nokturne. DJ Nokturne is coming out with an album in July, so because I just finished writing it. And, it's electronic music, but guess what? It was influenced by metal music as well. And as I say to you, I'm live on kick.com/thedevilcellar. But also, like if you need to see the rest of the episodes, I'm on youtube.com/thedevilcellar, and you can watch all the episodes that I have actually done since about a year ago. So I'm gonna carry on with this, but I might pace it out like every second week. So thank you so much. Hopefully you guys keep up with me because I'm coming to the busy season now with archaeology. And thank you for the support. The support means to me like if you give a like, if you subscribe, if you send me a message, hey, like comment about a song that you like or anything like that, or you have some requests, send it to me. What the hell? I'm gonna respond as quick as possible. Believe it or not, I'm not one of those freaking like I let it sit over there in the back burner or shit like that. No, I respond right away and super like quick to it. So thank you so much. Stay heavy, stay metal. Love you all. Muchas gracias. Viva. Viva el metal, conchetumare.